What's that? It's that 845 quarter 9 live shit, you heard? Bravo! What's hot? We ain't with the sub shots. What's hot? We ain't with the sub shots. What's hot? We ain't with the sub shots. I got this motherfucker jumping like a drug block. What's hot? We ain't with the sub shots. I got this motherfucker jumping like a drug block. Club hot, watch it wear thug rock. Y'all had your little run, this where your luck stop. What's hot? We ain't with the sub shots. I got this motherfucker jumping like a drug block. Club hot, watch it wear thug rock. Y'all had your little run, this where your luck stop. Micah, Mary, Balenciaga, that's how we rockin'. Closets full and I still feel like I'm out of options. Diamond studded, my ring is flooded, I see you watching. You ain't gotta wait, shorty, trust the process. Stop it, I get royalties for my shit. I walk in the spot, make this shit feel like a mosh pit. Legend in my city, cause nobody did what I did. You do this a pastime, I do this for profit. I'm about to blow, I'm about to blow. Had the bundles on the low, get the packs and go. I've been on the road, I've been packing shows. Came to me an amateur, I said to back a pro. What's hot? We ain't with the sub shots. I got this motherfucker jumping like a drug block. Club hot, watch it wear thug rock. Y'all had your little run, this where your luck stop. What's hot? We ain't with the sub shots. I got this motherfucker jumping like a drug block. Club hot, watch it wear thug rock. Y'all had your little run, this where your luck stop. Cornerbread had to do everything to avoid the feds. Sex symbol, just gotta walk by, make your daughter wet. Talk fly, I'm in the penthouse getting more than head. Whole match of soap, I thought that I popped the water bed. Can't even flex it, I've been winning. Technically did all the shit I said in the beginning. Invested every penny, who gon' go against me? Best flow in the world, I'm lyricist of the century. Tempt me. Shorty, bring that ass on. I've been smoking for an hour and the gas gone. You had a pound, nigga, how the fuck the gas gone? When you smoking like a Rasta, it don't last long. Whoa, what's hot? We ain't with the sub shots. I got this motherfucker jumping like a drug block. Club hot, watch it wear thug rock. Y'all had your little run, this where your luck stop. What's hot? We ain't with the sub shots. I got this motherfucker jumping like a drug block. Club hot, watch it wear thug rock. Y'all had your little run, this where your luck stop.
Yeah, you already know it is your boy Gabriel, and I'm just chilling on a Saturday. Figured I'd say what's up to my people. I never go live on YouTube, man. I never go live on YouTube. So now, here's an opportunity where I go live. I'm just getting high and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk a little bit. I want to talk about some weed. I want to talk about some music. And I want to talk about how weed be making you want to listen to music. You know what I mean? But it's more than that. It's more than that. It's about finally TV connected. It's about finally TV really, really about, about being in the mix, about being recognized as the media platform in the 845, right? You can't just say that and expect it to be true, right? I don't expect that. What I expect is to put in some effort, put in a little money, put in some time, and display some consistency, and we get it popping out here. You know what I mean? So let me shout out NHO Bravo, man. Really do like that. I like that mosh pit joint. Listen, 845. We in the building. We making noise. We got some super, super talented individuals. All right. You got a faction from Kingston. You got a faction from Poughkeepsie. You got a faction out in Ellenville, Monticello, Middletown, New Baghdad, New Baghdad, right? I think that's what it's at. Shout out to all the towns. Shout out to Beacon, Poughkeepsie, Newburgh, Orange County, Dutchess County, Sullivan County even, man. What up? It's your boy. I'm only here because I want to smoke and I want to talk about the 845. You with me? You want to talk your ish? Let me know. I'll see all your comments and all that. But we're going to be here until I finish this joint at least. But I think there's a real opportunity here in the 845 where people about to get lit. And I'm really wanting and curious to see what it's going to be like when they get lit. You know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden, are we going to say we're doing a showcase featuring Ice to God and there's 200 people in the building? That would be dope. Are we going to go and be like, yo, Remy Black is about to be performed live, every song live right here, right now? Is that 100, 200, 300 people showing up? You know what I mean? What if we say, yo, Kingston's in the building, they about to showcase? Do 300 people show up because Sims and Dom Gotti got mentioned? Shout out to Ted 845. Is that how it's going to be? Because I would love for it to be like that. Because the way it is right now, I say, yo, I got Dom Gotti, I got King Blackout, I got Ice to God. There's going to be about 30 people in there today, tonight, if we said that. I want to see when it's lit and we can all start moving something, man. Where the event coordinator makes some money. Where the performers make some money. You know what I mean? Where the establishment that hosted the event makes some money. Man, let me like this joint, man. We got to get more philosophical. Now, I really do appreciate y'all watching this and tuning in. You might not even be watching this live, and I'm all right with that. As long as you see this, I want y'all to know, finally, TV ain't going nowhere. And I want to shout out a very, very special media platform that's dear and dear to my heart. Shout out in the studio with the Rec Boys, man. DJ Rec Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec. These two individuals have their own platform that they've been working on for years. Before the inception or the thought even that came in my head to create Finally TV, these gentlemen were out here doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Gotti, you see that? See that shirt I'm rocking, brother? These gentlemen, they're connected to the industry. Yet, I still have access to them. How lovely is that, right? These guys interview people that's in the industry, straight up. They had DJ Self on last. DJ Self is responsible for like 25 platinum joints out here in hip-hop. DJ Self could probably knock on half the superstars' door and they'd be like, yo, come in, you want something to eat? You know what I'm saying? And here he is on the Rec Boys. He just did the Math Hoffa show. Fire. Yo, Dom, I know Dom's watching. I know Dom's watching live. He sees what I'm rocking. He probably playing Madden and listening to me talk my ish about the 845. But yeah, I just wanted to shout out the Rec Boys because what we doing now and what we have done, it's not even something that I can say it's official, right? We have gone out of our way to promote each other's shows. So we both have a podcast, right? We have the What We Talking About podcast every Tuesday. Myself and King Blackout holding it down. What we talking about every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Then we got In the Studio with the Rec Boys every Wednesday, 7 p.m. And they broadcasting everywhere, right? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that. But why on a Tuesday, 7 p.m. you watching What We Talking About on the Rec Boy channel? It's called networking. It's called building something. It's called an alliance. It's called getting it together. Let's go. That's what it is. So salute to those brothers for actually putting the action behind the words and the intent, right? Because sometimes you intend to do things, so you say it, and then it don't happen. It's happening. It's happening. Yo, Dom, do me a favor. I want to know what happens if you share this, right? I'm gonna share it myself. Share this live. I just want to know, like, what is it? Like, how does that work? Tap in, I'm high. I'm gonna say tap in. I'm high. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk 845 in hip hop. How about that? How about that, good sirs? How about that? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Dom, what I want to know from you is there any choppiness with this live right now? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Is there any choppiness with this live? Do you hear me straight, clear, and great? I'm on YouTube and I don't have a share option. Yeah. We just smoking weed right here talking about the 845 and some hip hop. So if that interests you, please stick around and say something in the comments and we will talk about it. No, it's clear. Yeah. Yo, see, that's why I love my peoples anyway. So I don't know if you was around before, Don, but I was saying, yo, I really feel like we on the precipice. Is that the word? If it's not, I don't care. I just made it up. Of getting something really lit in the 845. And I'm so happy that I'm like connected to the entities that are about to pop off. You know what I mean? I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you know, you got them boys in Kingston, Dom Gotti and company. You got Remy Hendrix and King Blackout. You got Ice to God. You got D Weathers and Hefe with the shot. If any of these people get the spotlight, whether they like it or not, they're going to get the other ones lit. Whether they like it or not, they're going to get the other ones lit. You don't hear me. It's going to happen that way. Ice the God gets noted. He's already in front of Jadakiss. He's already doing as many shows as he possibly can do. The man is doing. Ice the God gets noticed, right? Pow. All of a sudden, you're hearing his joints on all the playlists. All of a sudden, you're hearing commercials with his song in it. All of a sudden, you're seeing flyers going around Instagram about shows he's doing, not in 845, in NYC, in LA, in Texas, in Florida, in Atlanta, in Connecticut. It will not be long before another A&R, another talent scout, another artist, another industry artist goes, hold on, I can't fuck with Ice the God because I played him out 2 years ago. I ain't going to dare talk to him because I already know he's going to shut me down because of what I did, blah, 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 when he wasn't shit. So what's that person going to do? That person's going to turn around and look for the other hot options in the 845. What's he going to find? He's going to find Kingston. He's going to find Poughkeepsie. He's going to find Newburgh. He's going to find Ellenville. That's how it's going to happen. So, knowing that going in, why don't y'all just work together? Work together. Make it happen. Make it dope. Yo, peace to Ice the God. He said, yo, right? Yo, peace. Yo, is that my boy Big Veg? Man, Big Veg, what's going on, man? That's another guy. Hold on. Let me get right. I promised the people that I was gonna get high and talk about the 845. That's exactly what I'm doing. I got off of work early. I wasn't even supposed to be here right now. You know what I'm saying? But I am here. I get to chill. I just want to make sure that, you know, I don't want to lose y'all, so y'all stick around for a second. Yeah, that's what happens when you get high. That's what happens when you get high. The power cord don't want to work when you get high. You know what I mean? Yo, Rockland County. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, man. So when it happens, I only ask one thing. I only ask for one thing. Just come through, get that interview with me, sign that media release, and let me just post the interview with you. Exclusive. That's all I want. I've been championing all y'all for so long. That's all I want. I don't want no bread. I don't want a position. I don't want none of that. I don't want to be on the team like that. I just want the interview with free media rights. You feel me? That's all I want. That's all I want. Because I really honestly don't need nothing else. I will do the rest. I will do the rest. Another thing that's going to happen when one of these people around here gets noticed and gets really put on, the ones that are on are going to come back. I said it here first. The ones that are on right now that ain't helping out are going to come back. And then you'll see. And then you'll see true collaboration. You'll see true networking. You're going to see the area blow up. There's going to be so much hate. There's going to be so much hate, but I hope y'all are ready for it. I hope y'all are ready for it because it's going to be a good thing. But with all that attention, with all that, not even notoriety, because that's the wrong word. With all that attention, you're bound to have people that are going to get drunk off it. You're bound to have people that are going to abuse it. It's human nature. That's just what people do. They can't help it. Finally, TV's here to help out a little bit with that, right? I keep them honest. Put them in front of a camera. I could go out to us. I could touch you. Get in front of a camera and say what you really want to say. You know what I mean? I'm going to talk about it. So, I want to help. I want to be involved on the media side. I want to do some event hosting. So when y'all get lit and you're doing the big album release parties and there's thousands of people there, yes. Despite what you might hear out in the world, okay? Despite what you might hear out in the world, especially in our little 845 world, you may be led to believe that there is a smoother, doper host than I. There's not a smoother, doper host than I. You want to match? You want to be right there with me? Eye for eye, tick for tack? Cool. There's nobody. Hold on. Let me say it like that. Hold on. There is nobody better than me at hosting. Period. Not better than me. You could be the same. You could be the same. But you're not better than me. Now, I want to host some events. So there you have it. There you have it. What we saying? Shared the live in FB. Nah, you the man, son. Top notch. Yo, Big Facts Veg. The artist in me way back yonder. Shout out to KO the producer and KO the rapper. I had a song called Top Notch. I ain't gonna lie. I use a Redman sample and all that. Top notch. So it's funny that you say that, brother. Salute to you. Salute to Rock Runner Press. If y'all don't know, you need a video shot. You need your video played because you upcoming and new and you got a budget and you got all that good stuff and you need it presented in the right way, get a nice interview done. That's when you contact Big Veg. Yes, Big Veg will set you up perfect. So if you don't know, now you know. Big Veg, Rock Runner Press. He's in my comments right now. You could just go hit him up if you need something. He got into music video production about, tell me if I'm wrong, Veg, but about 2 years ago, he took his first stab, I think, at doing music videos. And then what happens? He becomes super dope at doing music videos, right? He's still learning, don't get me wrong, but yo, You never stop learning in this industry, especially with all the technology that comes out and all the different things and gadgets and this and that you could do. So you're never going to stop learning. But when I tell you he's got it, he got it. He got it. He gets it. You know what I mean? He's a dope director, so he can help you out with that. He's kind of like an all-in-one. You know what I mean? So if you got a little, little something on the budget, hit up Big Veg. He wants to do weddings. He wants to do events, interviews. You got the juice. 2-3 years ago, you got it right. Yeah, I'm telling you, I be knowing, man. I'm paying attention, Veg. I'm paying attention. Yo, you know what's dope? I've been looking at my phone this whole time, and I have this feature in Be Live now where it auto posts the comments for me, and that's super dope. I like that. So one thing I should do is this. Shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to Sal. Recently going through a little bit, had a little bit of little fender bender, but he gonna be all right. Marino's Barbershop, they're out in Poughkeepsie. They super friendly. The place is super nice. TVs on both sides, so it don't matter what side you're sitting on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got it figured out. All your hairstyling needs. Make sure you're checking out Marino's Barbershop. And then, All Crete. I keep telling people, if you are walking and your sidewalk is cracked up, call All Crete. If your garage floor is messed up, call All Crete. If your warehouse floor is messed up, call All Crete. Call All Crete. If anything ends in Crete, call All Crete. My man Ernie and Julia, they got you. Professionals, 27 years of experience with all this stuff. Just wanted to say that, because salute to the sponsors, Marino's Barbershop and All Crete. I'm going to keep them on the screen. But, I got to make myself big. I want to see my face. Hey, let's see what Veg's talking about. Respect to you, Veg. You got sponsors, dog, you the man. Yo, I worked hard for that, man. And shout out to those two who actually believe in it. And another person that believed in it and didn't actually become a sponsor but still donated is my man, Rock. You know what I mean? He's got his spot out there, and he donated almost just as much as the sponsorship was. So I thought that was super dope, man. Rock's Kitchen out in Stony Point. That's the homie. You know what I mean? So anyway, 845 Madness, right? Last night, this is Saturday the 27th, right? So last night, Ice the God was performing. I think it was 747 Studios. I heard he turned it up again. You know what I mean? I couldn't be there. I was actually chilling with my boy Dom Gotti. And then after that, I saw my boy Monster. Salute to y'all. It was very fun chilling. You know what I mean? But I was just outside, and I just wanted to see what was going on. When I went to Dom Gotti's joint, don't think I didn't get the exclusive. Listen. Not listen, Linda. Nah, this is I got the exclusive listen to the heist. Y'all don't even know what that is. And I got the exclusive listen to that. Some mixing got to get done, and it's a wrap. Y'all gonna hear some dope bars and some vibes. My man Dom Gotti is not playing. He is bringing the vibes. You know what I mean? And salute to that brother, because he's been at it for a very long time. We were actually talking about, when he stepped into the game, and I was high. And he played beats and stuff, so I felt like spitting a verse, like out of nowhere. After 3 years of not even rapping, all of a sudden he's playing these beats, and I felt like spitting a verse. So a verse came to me, and I spit it for him. And the first thing he said was bars, and I appreciated that, Dom. Even if you ain't mean it, it made me feel. When the first thing you said was bars, when I ended. Fire to me. I was like, okay, I'm good. But the next thing he said to me was, yo, how in the hell you remember that joint though? And it's funny, man, because, being an MC back in the day, in the 90s, you had to have your raps on tap, man. It ain't no joke like that. Like, you needed to have that Rolodex so that when you just heard the first, sentence of your joint, the first bar, you could spit the whole shit after that. As long as you remember the first bar. I'm from that. I'm from if you run out of raps, you lost. Because obviously you was dope for a little while, but you ain't have enough. Unless you a dope freestyler, then that's a different story. You know what I mean? So, and that brought the conversation about, how when he got in the game, he came at the tail end of that. And he was able to, catch the end of that, but then be part of the new wave. And the new wave, motherfuckers ain't remembering shit. You know why? Because everybody's creating on the spot, right? They go to the studio, they catch that vibe, and they just start spitting into the mic. Or they just like, just writing. You know what I'm saying? And when they write like that, you can't really remember it, because for me to remember those raps back in the day, I was penning the rap. You know what I mean? However long it took me to pen it, could have been an hour, could have been a week, right? Either way, I got this 16, 24, 32 bar verse. Bro, I'm spitting that shit in repetition. You know what I'm saying? Until I got it. And when I'm creating the joint, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm writing like 3 bars that I got. Boom, 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 3 bars. Now I'm spitting those 3 bars over and over and over until I come up with the 4th bar. And then the 4th bar might bring the 5th and 6th bar. So now I'm spitting these same 6 bars, right? Until I come up with 7 and 8. And then that whole process keeps going. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that nowadays. So Dom was like, yo, if I'm ciphering, I don't even got a bunch of raps to pull out, but I got 56, 78 songs. You know what I'm saying? And it all makes sense to me. It makes perfect sense to me. What's next for Finally TV? Oh, he interviewing me now. Oh, I like this. Let's talk about it. What's next for Finally TV? You got the joint with King Black. You got your interviews. You hosting comedy shows. What's next for Finally TV? Well, another showcase is coming, brother. Another showcase coming. We got to do that Voice of the Valley showcase. I'm actually going to link with you because this one needs to be filmed. I can't do it myself. I can't trust Angie because Angie's too busy just being Angie and holding everything else down. And she is not a camera woman and she's not having that. So I need someone who's professional to come in and do it. You know what I mean? And I will have a small budget. Yo, Veg, man, I am not rich out here. But I do got a small budget, and I'll make sure that certain things are paid for you so you can make it happen and come up here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what's next is a Voice of Valley showcase. I got 2 Voice of the Valley interviews coming out right now. I got, you might know him. I got Tito Montana in the building. I got his interview about to go, and then I got Dom Gotti part 3. Dom Gotti, man, he came, chopped it up with the brother on Tuesday, and got a dope interview out of it. So I got 2 things to share there, and then aside from that, Veg, I collaborated with In the Studio with the Rec Boys. You know that, right? Yeah, word. Respect to Miss Finally TV. Always. Shout out super producer Big N. Shout out to King Blackout. And shout out to Voice of the Valley and What We Talking About podcast and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? It's interesting how things evolve, right? So I never thought that I would want to come on and do lives on YouTube. But I think that because the way the climate is with technology and social media and everything, I'm almost doing myself a disservice by disappearing until I'm on a Tuesday or I post a Voice of the Valley. So my thought process is to come in here and talk to the people, and just stay engaged, and see what's going on out there. So yeah, super dope. So anyway, as we get high, we in the 845. Hold on. That's another thing. These lives are the only place I'm gonna be doing any type of smoking and acting up, you know. But these lives are where it's at because it's organic, it's fun. I'm getting my shit off my chest. You know what I mean? I really, you need to get that K104. You need to get in at K104 or 96.1. You mean like I need to be like a radio personality? Do you have any advice to up and coming correspondents? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Respect the hustle. Stay consistent. Um, if you're gonna be a correspondent, and Veg is on point with this. You know what I mean? More so than I. But as an observer of it all and seeing it, I know that certain things come into play. First of all, be knowledgeable about what you're doing, right? A little bit of research. And we all got our phones. You can spend 5, 10, 15 minutes looking at your phone and just figuring out, who you're interviewing, what they've done, what are they about, so you have an idea going in, you know what I mean? Be passionate about it, you know what I mean? If that's your thing, you want to get the info, you want to get the scoop, you want to present to the masses some information, right? Be there, do it. You can't just think it, you can't just show up half-assed, right? Have a look, have something that identifies you, right? Fedora, right? Right, Veg? Fedoras and medallions. We know who that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know who got all the medallions, right? It's Big Veg. That's who you got as your correspondent, because I saw I didn't even see him. I just heard his voice and I seen the medallions. I know that was Big Veg. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, no, I would say just care about your craft, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you would agree. Uh, yeah, bro. At least an hour show a week. You know what I'm saying? Dom, right? Just get in there, talk to the people, talk my ish about the 845, and push people to different events. So if I could have a show that was like every Thursday, you know what I'm saying? Like 7:30, something like that. And it could be recorded too, so you could just peep it later. But a Thursday show where I'm just talking about any events going on that weekend for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I could do a review of the past shows, right, or events that happen, and go from there, right? Super dope. Yeah, I like that. Yo, K104 96.1. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? They say I got a face for radio anyway. You know what I'm saying? They say I got a face for radio. Let me be the ugly one. I don't care. I really don't care. You know what I mean? Let me see what happens, man. Because I figured out how to share the lives. So if you close the live chat, right? The 3 people that are watching, I think it's me and 2 other people. If you close the live chat, you should be presented with a little like toolbar, and one of them is share. And I'm hitting share right now. Tap in. I'm live. Post. Right? And then if I hit share, I could copy link, and I go to Facebook and be like, come talk with me about weed and 845 hip hop. Right? That's what we doing. That's all we doing. Let's talk about it. Y'all gonna tune in Tuesday, right? It's gonna be me and Blackout doing our thing. I got some new software and I'm happy about it. You definitely got the voice, man, as we need to make this happen. Let's go. Advice for an up-and-coming artist, especially in the 845. You know what that's you asked the great questions, right? And that's why you're you. Hold on. Very important things we gotta take care of. Hold on. Up-and-coming artists in the 845. This is what I'm gonna tell you. Do not let the fact that you were in the 845 be the excuse why you can't make it out the 845. Message. It's not the locale that's stopping everybody. It's not the locale that's stopping everybody. There's no special minerals in the 845 that are growing, creating a force field and stopping you from making it. There's not enough hate in the 845 to stop you from making it. There's one thing stopping everybody from making it. Themselves. I know you were thinking it. I just confirmed it for you. When you don't got to drive yourself, but you want to do something, you link up with others that want to do that same thing. Doesn't change the fact that you aren't going to put in the effort or what you really got to do or the knowledge to do it. Doesn't change that fact. So now all you did was attach yourself to somebody who might have the drive. You're hoping they got the drive. You're hoping they got the answers. You latched on with them. And now both of y'all is just floating in the water, ain't going nowhere. Engine off on the boat and all that. It's just what's happening. So here's the problem. People like me who see it, I have the perspective, right? I'm on the outside looking in, right? I see what it is. But me personally, I don't know. I don't know what button to push on this person and that person to get y'all on. You know what I'm saying? I just know that y'all ain't hitting the button. That's what I know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only speaking from a place of let's make sure we're all envisioning and we all have this clear right now. You know what I mean? There's nothing stopping you from making out the 845. It's just about having the drive and the material and the content. That's all it is. What is Gabe bumping today? Let's see. Today, I tell you what, I was bumping that Khaled. That DJ Khaled album, yes, that's a go for me. We'll talk more about that on Tuesdays. What we talking about podcast 7 p.m. right here on YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're more comfortable viewing. I'm gonna tell you this: Dom Gotti's got some shit coming. So I was peeping that. That's what I've been listening to. Those indie artists right there. That's Sims and Dom Gotti. But yo, I'm gonna tell you this one, and I don't know if you know this one, Veg. I know you saw the interview because you do what you do and you watch my shows. Fame Gretzky, bro. I've been talking about this dude for like 3-4 weeks already. Yo, Fame Gretzky. That's who I've been listening to, man. Super fire. Super fire. And you know, don't think I'm a punk either, because don't think I don't got Remy Black just, you know, in the stash playing, you know what I'm saying? So I could hear a couple joints off of that, you know what I mean? So Remy Black, Fame Gretzky, 100% though. That dude like impressed me with his aura, his energy that he brought to my crib when we did his interview. And then I listened to a little bit of Unearthed, that's what it's called, before the interview, because I'm a good interviewer, you know what I'm saying? So I was listening to the music so I could talk about it with them, you know. But I just did like a quick, like, you know, let me just get what it's all about. So like 30 to 45 seconds of each song. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? Just to get an idea of like the type of beats, how he's rapping, what he's talking about, you know, what these hooks are like, you know what I mean? But when I went back and actually listened to it, Angie and I, we went for a little drive, we went on a little vacay, and we were rocking that album. And it's so easy to listen to. Yo, Fame Gretzky, man. Fame Gretzky, man. I'm telling you. Who we got in the building right here? Let me shout you out. We all have a right to possess something. What's up, man? How you doing? We chilling, man. We chilling. And I appreciate you joining us and hanging out with us. But yeah, we are talking about everything about the 845, making it out of here, and smoking weed. Because, weed is legal to blaze now. But this will be the only place you can actually capture me smoking some weed. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep it squeaky. I try to keep it squeaky. I got a question for y'all. Big Veg. Who the hell are you listening to, bruh? Gabe, I know you feeling yourself, but what do you think you need to improve as far as interviewing? Yo. Possess anything. Okay, yes, I love it. We all have a right to possess anything. He's so right with that. That goes right into my mantra about how don't let the fact that you live in the 845 hold you down. You cannot use that as a crutch. Too many people are making money in the music industry from the 845 that it sounds ridiculous when you said you can't make it because you're from the 845. Veg, what I could do better is this. What happens to me in interviews, I'm trying to work on. And it might have a little bit to do with weed, but so when I'm interviewing someone and we get a little sidetracked, right? Like I'm freestyling a little bit because I went off cue because we had a side conversation basically, right? I'm having a tough time with two things. One, my personal body language, right? Like the giggling, the open mouth, getting crazy like I'm doing on this live. I can do it because I'm not interviewing nobody, but so I would say I want to work on my body language, especially when I'm veering off the beaten path with the questions. And then the other thing is I want to get better at is just being able to do the callback, right? Like, so when I do get sidetracked, sometimes I have a tough time, coming back to where we were, and retaining everything that they were talking about with that part. You know what I mean? So that sometimes that leads, you believe it or not, sometimes that leads to me just moving on entirely. And I almost treat it like, okay, let's just start over. In my mind, I'm going, we just start over and start with this question. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, that would my body language I'm trying to work on because it's hard, man. I got y'all, for y'all that know, but if you don't know, here's the thing. When you are a high energy dude like I am, there is a lot of lightning running through my body. Like I feel it, like it's in my veins right now. You know what I'm saying? And when I get excited or I get happy, you know what I'm saying, right on the moment, it bursts out of me, and it's so hard to contain that. It's so hard, but I'm working on it. And I actually have tamed it in a way and learned to harness it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just you know, it's like I'm always I wanna laugh. I wanna laugh so hard I cry. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I really want, right? That's the emotion that I'm probably seeking the most besides busting a nut, right? So I really just I wanna laugh so hard. Like I wanna find the humor, the love, the complexities of a relationship all right there. Like that's what I seek, right? Connecting with people. But so sometimes when that happens, it's like I get so crazy. So feel me on that. Let's see what the party people are saying. South American, North American. We are in North America. So many more. Let's see. Automatic payday, KRS One. Yeah, these are what? What's going on with that? Is that a show happening or something with all those people? Cannabis. Let's talk about cannabis. Forex, for example, and Daga is a cannabis, or it can right. Yeah, I get that. Let's see. That dude tracks is real, especially if you freestyling or coming up with organic groove. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised as possess anything. I wouldn't be surprised if you're mixed. Crazy. I heard people in South America related to people in India and not even know how. Get your groove on. Get your groove. Yo, my friend, North American, Puerto Rican heritage, born in the motherfucking Bronx and raised in the 845. Wappingers Falls, New York. Yes, sir. So yeah, 845, depending on where you at, it's about an hour and 15 minutes from the city, from the Mecca of the world. And yeah, my family, both my parents are from Puerto Rico. I was born, like I say, in actually Bronxville, New York. And so they call me a New Yorican. Hold on, we gotta do something important. Hold on. Yeah, man. Grew up hip hop, love my area. It's a beautiful place to live. Where are you from? Possess anything? In your opinion, what separates you from other hosts? Great question, Veg. What separates me? 100% my energy. Um, and I really think that I have the ability to empathize and or just relate to my guest, right? I'm able to understand and kind of feel what it might be like to be in their shoes. It doesn't matter if they're an artist, if they're an author, if they're a filmmaker, if it's you. I believe that I have an ability to empathize. So with that comes an understanding and a perspective. And with that understanding and perspective, I'm able to have conversations with people that more often than not, they're never going to have that conversation like that ever again. Right? Because of the way that I'm able to empathize. Right? So I think that's what separates me. It might not make me better. I don't think it makes me worse. You know what I mean? But I definitely feel like I've had conversations where it's like I'm walking away and it's like, am I crazy? You know what I mean? Like, did we really just talk about all of that? Like, did we get that in depth? Did we really connect like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that happens to me more often than probably it should. You know what I mean? So that's why I say I don't know if it's for better or worse, but I think that's what separates me though. Let me see what we got. What we got? Let me put this on the screen. I was asking if you're a Southern American or North American. No, I got you. I answered. I gave you the full rundown. So football, not that football, right? Eminem is Southern Northern. Maritime backwards, yo. Yeah, no. Yeah, Eminem backwards. Yeah. Eminem is Southern Northern. Yeah, because he's Midwest with Detroit. So that, there is that mix there. Let's see what you got. I told you that's what we had to do. I'll keep that private. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Are you in the United States? You know what I'm saying? What do you think of the Midwest though? Only 2 legal states, 3. Colorado's in the West, not the Midwest, right? Well, Colorado is kind of considered the West. I don't know. Like, I just think the whole country should just get. You talking about the whole weed thing, right? Like, there shouldn't be states where you could smoke a joint outside the McDonald's and put it out and go inside and eat and nothing happened to you, as opposed to smoking that same joint in front of a same type of McDonald's but in a different state, and now you're arrested and you're looking at like 2-3 years of time. You need a lawyer and all that. That, to me, that's ridiculous. That's just dumb to me. So I think the Midwest needs to catch up a little bit with that. I think I want to say Ohio. I think Ohio has like some ridiculous law, and I think Alabama also has some crazy like law if you get caught with any type of drug other than caffeine or alcohol. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see what you're saying, Veg. Who's your most dopest guest you had interviewed? In fact, top 5 guests you had interviewed. Huh. Uh when I interviewed Buddha the Great, that brother, man. Y'all, if you don't know Buddha the Great, get with the program. Look him up. He's on Instagram, Buddha the Great. What a dope dude, man. That was a fun interview. One of my favorite interviews, and because it was like a guy with some like little traction, was when I interviewed DJ Nonstop. He was DMX's road DJ, and I had interviewed him. Shout out to DJ Flatline. I had interviewed him like a week later after his passing. RIP DMX. So that was super dope. Set up by my boy Jim, and then of course, I'm gonna say besides you because I had a good time with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought we had a 3-part interview. It was a really cool conversation, man. I really enjoyed that. My first interview with Dom Gotti, that was super cool just because it was the inaugural, And then wow, there was so many good ones, man. Like Ice to God was cool. Fame was a lot of fun. Ant Smash was a fun interview that I did. But if I had to name the last one, you know what? The interview I did with Naija Chanel, that was a dope conversation. She's a really cool young lady, dope R&B singer. Check her out. What we got? Childhood, yup. I'm asking in general. Yeah. Let's see. Alabama, the South. Yup. But the Midwest border is the South for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. Do you know that there were states that fought for the Union? Yeah, I know that there's a bunch of states that tried to fight for some sort of union. So party people, we're out here, and as promised, I have delivered just about an hour of talking about this area of the 845, being interviewed by my man Big Veg. Y'all got some insight on me. Reason I asked is your top 5 guests, because Gabe, it's time for hosting. Real dog. Oh, I know, man. I know. I knew it was coming too. I knew sooner or later that you're gonna be like, yo, you got all this time to blaze and shit. You ain't got time to sit down and make your hosting reel. And what he means is basically making my highlight reel for y'all that don't know. It's something nice to have. It kind of illustrates you. You can put yourself in whatever type of light you want, and you just show them what you can do. You show them your look, you're showing them your personality, you're showing them your voice, letting them hear your voice is super important, man. The voice is very important. And I think that's what Dom was trying to say before. He's like, yo, get on the radio, man. Get on the radio. Let me get back to this live chat over here. But yo, salute to Possess Anything for coming out here. Talking his ish. Are you talking about some craziness? Because I don't know if I want to get into this one. When did slavery really end in the North? Yeah. I think we're all I think all of us is in slavery, but we're just all in slavery to one entity. I think that's the way it is now. Now, in some senses, this division is accurate. Certainly, too. because there's conflict built even though the religions are saying the same things, different names, different places, they still find a way to make it conflict. Yeah. No, yeah, man. I get where you're going at, but that's heavy, man. That's a heavy conversation to have right here. So I'm not trying to really have that conversation, but you touch on something that is very true, and not to dismiss it, but just to relax that conversation for this presentation, only because I'm over here high as hell, and I'm thinking about is interviewing people and artists in the 845. You know what I mean? So I don't really want to get into that, but definitely got a radio voice. You think that's what it is, mate? I got a radio voice. They always said I had a face for radio. I thought they were being mean. You know what I mean? Yo, hold on. We got to do very important things. Hold on, hold on. All right, we back. We back. We back. We right here. We good. We good. We good. Um, Party people. This was fun. This was out of nowhere. This was just completely out of nowhere. But salute to y'all. Salute to the 845. Salute to Hazel, who's been by my side this entire time. Salute to Wifey. Salute to Dom Gotti, Big Bed. My man possessed anything that was up in here. I appreciate y'all. They're going to watch this back. Maybe I'll get some flag. Leave a comment below if you watch the whole thing. I'd love to know. Peace, y'all. All right, we ready? Hold on, what do you say?